Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds, welcome you back to Lovecraft Country and the Secret World Legends. Now, if you remember from last episode, we found a broken device with a transmission of some... never mind that. A transmission of some sort that had the hologram of the Stationmaster on it. And frankly, we need to get some answers about what that's about, because the world started shaking when that happened. And when it happens when the world starts tearing itself apart, you look for answers of how to stop it. So, let's hope this guy has some.
Let's look forward. What?
What? The Angry Earth. The Stationmaster says strange tremors from Egypt have recently invaded Agartha with their vibrations. He says this is most unusual. Perhaps you should investigate. The mysterious tremors come from Egypt. That is a place to start. It's very simple. Right up. God, today's busy in the mail-wise. Anyways, so let's see what he has to say.
Hello again. Right on time. Splendid. Something you should know. The reverberation of recent tremors emanating from Egypt have somehow slipped into our honeyed halls. Now, I realise that a few minor earthquakes might seem a touch insignificant to someone of your esoteric standing, but local geological disturbances affecting the hollow earth, well, it is most irregular. Well then, that's enough lollygagging on my part. The black water rises. If one thing's done, another needs doing. Oh, I wish I had a battalion of stout porters to help lift the load. But if wishes were horses, beggars would ride, eh? Right, back to it. We are Fusiliers against entropy. The train will come. Don't you worry about that. It'll come, eventually.
I'm worried about him. Yeah, so go to the Scorched Desert. Yeah, he's been around... Wrong button, anyways. He's been around here a long time. That's the problem with immortality. Sometimes you get peculiar after a few generations. So, let's pop off to Egypt. Using, of course, the most efficient of devices. Hey, actually, if you think about it, these actually resemble the Third Age technology platforms that I'm finding every now and then, especially in Egypt. So I'm guessing, yeah, this is Third Age tech. This might be the original tech that somebody else adapted, because the Gartha, the hollow tree, has been around since the beginning. Since the first of the age. Egypt. Hang on a second. Okay, now I was already following some suspicions on where I should go, but I just received a text from the station manager, which shouldn't be that difficult to comprehend. It's this working hello, because he's also hooked into Gaia, which of course is a trans-dimensional technological bio-organic device that I guess operates like the TARDIS when it comes to sending text. Hello, is this thing working? Perhaps you might have some boffin in that scorched desert who has the equipment to detect geological activity. Yeah, he's actually saying the same thing I was thinking, that recall a few episodes back, 46 I think, the Oxford people have a seismograph here. Granted, it's a 19th century version of a seismograph, but I think we can probably work with what we got here. Anyway, so yes, I left the confetti trail on. Oh well. Oh, hi. It's impolite to just run by. Yeah, I'm glad about that. Hey, how you doing, dude? Mr. Kraft. Anyways, let's pop in and check the seismograph. Huh. Highly unusual, unnatural patterns of cadence. Well, I guess that's what it's referring to. Look at the journal. Oh, there we go. Dating is inconclusive, as it fell out of time. Poppy-gotten rot, perhaps, and yet, well, falling out of time is things we do. If I point out before, Agartha's outside the time stream. We found the artifact at an old camp, had abandoned it when the walking and carrying became thick as fleas. I think they're gone, but I haven't been back. We also found a tablet with the device. I've tried to make a rough, that is to say, a very rough translation. I don't think the Egyptians built this artifact, this device. I think it was ancient to them, or at least they believed it to be so. If what I've parsed together in my slapdash translation is to believe, the device stabilizes the region by absorbing seismic activity. It swallowed tremors. Fantastic? Completely, but then again, the dead have been taking to walking. But even if you accept the fantastic, there are still rules. That seismic energy would have to be enormous. It has to go somewhere and convert into something. I wonder if that energy was later released, and if so, in what form. If you did not build it, who did? Well, find the device. Now...
Welcome. Sorry about the mess. Oh, mind your feet.
But yeah, there's sand everywhere. Sorry, dude, you're not going to fix that part. But I do recall where the old camp is. It's the place with the undead kept rising and rising and rising and rising. It was very annoying. Alright, so... Yep. The Oxford Dig. The second one. And usually... If I find a mysterious device, it's in yellow.
Access inventory updated.
Tablet. There we go. All right. Mind the slipshod translation to be cleaned up later. This seems to be some sort of user guide to the device. I like it. Does it have different translations? I mean, can I get it in French, English, and Cthulhu? Location arts reference the table dates back to at least several thousand years. I wonder if the locations remain or if they have changed. Montgomery. The belching growls of the earth, we tremble. This cup vessel contains the growls only with the 4 invisible mouths open. Magnetic anomalies. That makes sense. Are they the key locations the artifact can be used? Areas, perhaps, of intense magnetic activity that can power the device, enabling it to affect the seismic activity of the region. Several lines here I haven't worked out. Something to do with serpents twining up to the sky, but found a possible location in the next stanza. Serpents twining to the sky. Yeah, we got homecoming. Just to let you know, if you're thinking about the way magnetic looks, it looks like double spirals, like same way the double helix in DNA, and that's probably what they're referring to, a sort of invisible tornado of magnetic energy, which is being emitted by these devices. Wait a minute. I have very bad thoughts. We'll go to them later. We came to a place. The twins sit unblinking, guarding the 6. A sister sits to her sister's right. There at her feet, the growls of the earth. We came to a place where the oasis screams, sleeps. It's a hell of a translation difference. The vast, the sweeping, the lush oasis, defying, taunting the desert, but the dead, the still water, the rocks stands, the growls of the earth. We came to a place that which where is, but not the symbol lay. The breath of life upon its head, the growls of the earth. Lost the narrative here, I'm afraid. Several stanzas, something about the feather of Mott. Also 2 lovers, tragic endings, a fish coming from dried ground, and so on. But keyed up back to a possible location below. We came to a place where the anathema king leers, his hands groping the quavering ground, his index finger of the right that growls of the earth. Okay, screenshotting this, and we will come back to this, and I'm pretty sure that... Oh, hang on for a second. Let's get rid of the silly. Okay. There we go. Any case, we'll bring a pet, though. Let's bring a raven. We usually do that for investigation ones. You'll do. Okay, so first things first, we got to find the unblinking twins. Now, what I'm going to do is, like usual, since I tend to stumble around these investigation things, and sometimes have to give up, and just look it up if it takes too long. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, shiny, yeah. ADD, yeah. Come on, we can do it. Friggin' hell. How do you get up there? Anyways, pardon my ADHD, whatever, moment here. Yes! Almost! Yes, we got it. Mummies. Ish. Ooh. Yeah, it was a good place to find the mummies thing. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to have a separate character that concentrates on collecting lore fragments. I just kind of got an ADD moment there. But yeah, we're going to flip to where I actually figure out where the heck to go. So hang on. Well, it turns out I don't actually have to go too far. Twins. Sisters and sisters, and guarding the 6, which means the 6... If you look at the map, you can see that there's 6 pillars over there, each one representing the Guardians. I thought I'd have to go all the way to the desert, but let's, yeah, same practice we got going here, but, oh, I guess this is the anomaly, even though I can't see it. Alright, activate the device. We got it. Alright, wait for a tremor to absorb. Ooh, nice device. I like that little, 0 point. Well, that happened. Awesome. I guess... Oh, this is the magnetic anomaly. That's why I could detect it. It's got that ripple effect. Anyways, let's replay it back at the seismograph. Let's see if that does anything. And we're back. Well, their guest is gone. Guess it's just us now, guys.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, more tea for each of us. Alright, let's, okay, do we do this? There we go. There we go. Okay, it's a little different. I'm not a geologist. I can't tell you why this is an improvement, but it is. Now I have to find the second one. Now, again...
Pleased to meet you.
God, I love that old-fashioned radio thing. Anyways, so I'm going to pop off again, and we'll find out where the next anomaly is in just a moment. Now, this one wasn't too hard to figure out, because an oasis is where, you know, the water defies the water defies the deathlessness of the, you can swim. The deathlessness of the desert. And there's mentioned, of course, the rock, which is only one major rock here, and I was right. I do like being right, by the way. Let's see, shift 1. Oh, there's the anomaly. Anytime now. There we go. Okay, we're going to pop over and play the seismograph. Now, if there's nothing terribly significant happens at the seismograph, I'm just going to jump to location 3, which I also know, by the way, because the symbol of life, eternal life in Egypt, is the Ankh. And what's the name of the dungeon in this area? The Ankh. So, hey, catch you there. Okay, so this one took me a while to figure out. The symbol of life from the 3rd stanza, if you recall, is the Ankh, and I'm supposed to find the third Minic anomaly around here. Is this thing actually in the... Just nab this while I'm here. It's important. Filth. Alright. Not important to this one. Okay, so let's find out where that anomaly is, shall we? Kind of glad I'm at the level where the filth here is ignoring me, but I don't think as I go further into the game this is going to happen a lot more.
Orochi personnel.
Is it here? Oh, right. Wait, what? Where's the... I'm kind of confused. There are... Okay. Now, here's the thing. There's an achievement called Due Diligence, which means I need to find all anomalies. So... Okay, so that actually works here. We'll get this done first. But there's a shortcut apparently if I grab the journal. Okay, absorb it. Okay. So... we'll be back for that journal. It says, I want to finish the other... magnetic anomaly absorption, because if you think about it, remember, we're not here to poke around in there right now. We're here, ignore that, we're here for one reason, to deactivate the magnetic anomalies that are ripping apart the world tree, which is of course ripping apart the world. So yeah, guys, you do your thing. So I'm going to go pop back to the seismograph and absorb that one. Now, there doesn't seem to be anything significant at the seismograph, so I'm going to skip right to the 4th stanza, which is probably going to be a doozy. Hang on, guys. Okay, now I don't know if you remember... Excuse me. Quiet! I'm talking. Anyways, you remember that last stanza about the Anathema King's right index finger? Well, say hello to Atan. Nakanakan. You got me saying it, damn it. And I've got to go get to his right finger. Yes. All that experience with riddles from Lord of the Rings is coming in handy. Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's head up. Okay. Sure this is gonna do it. This is suck. If this turns too long to try to figure out how to get up there, I'll pop ahead. No need for you guys to be equally as bored. Okay, I think this shelf actually will work. Yes, I'm walking on lava. And I have earthquakes going. It's very Palaean today. Some of you might get that reference. Okay, let's see. Alright, this place has a... Dear. Yeah, you dude, you need to go. Okay, that worked. Whoa! cut stuff, huh? Yeah, I'll grab your stuff. Alright. Let's get up here, and I'll handle this at the moment. I'm not likely to come back up here, so I'll nab this. Yeah, I've gotten a little lax about getting these. Okay, King Solomon? Seriously? Solomon... Yeah, Solomon's a kind of an odd figure. Okay, index. Oh, okay, that one too. That's cool. Alright, that's Pinky. I think this is index. Yeah, okay. Let's go with that. Ugh. Did it work? No. Okay, I'm missing something. Hang on. This is the ring. Oh, maybe it has to be on... Oh, there we go. Not sure why I had to be on that finger to get it on this finger, but yeah, let's just wait it out. Right then, so we'll head back and we'll get the fourth one absorbed, and we'll nab this on the way out. Temple City Discovery. Huh, I've got this one almost complete. Well, sort of. Half complete. God, these little information nuggets can be such the pain. Anyways, so I'm going to port over to the tent, and this is getting expensive, and teleportation, and we'll see what absorbing all four gets us. Okay, so let's see how this works. Okay, we replayed it. Now, do this again. Okay, use seismograph to thoroughly investigate tremors. It doesn't look like I got anything except the achievement out of it. But I guess we're going to run back to the...
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, you guys are very chatty. I'm just going to run back to get that journal. Hang on, guys. This is kind of a odd episode. I think I might, in fact, make it an interlude, as it doesn't have a lot of action. Just a lot of lore. Hang on. Let's check out this journal. Oh, excuse me. Let me get away from the radio. There we go. Kind of driving blind here. Entry number, what day is it? The screaming has stopped. The day's experiments concluded it in the quiet hour of sleep. I do not sleep anymore. With no haste, I await them. Entry question mark. This was never a temple. This was always a laboratory. When I was a child, when I studied the crude animal matter with wide eyes, I was homesick for a place I had never been. This is it. This is mine home. Oh, God, are we dealing with Klein again? I mean, if Klein was German, he'd be writing in German, not a bad German accent. Entry question. Cleaning the scalpels, bone saws, rib cutters, and entrome. I don't want to know what the last one is. The procedure was long. The subject lasted a Herculean span of time. Despite all my efforts, I could not find physical evidence of the soul. The scary thing is this is not the first guy to try to do so. I mean, some people actually try to measure the body just before it dies, and after it dies to see if there's any loss of mass. For the record, about a billionth of an ounce. Entry. I feel as though I had visitors last night. Did I die? Not enough. Entry. The ages spin in a circle and then reset. Ja. Ya. Da. Yes. The game board dashed and then set. People below exploding in the background. Hey, it's normal. Then set up again, all before the mouth clamps down on it. But how does one hold on to individuality? How does one ego and identity survive the transition? I become the memory of those I dream. I give my individually so that I might keep it. The filth is memory, beautiful, dark, and deep. Entry. Tremors again. Yeah, my tremors. I collect the data. They coincide with... Okay, increased activity in magnetic anomaly found in the Ankh. Interesting. In the Ankh, not on the Ankh. My tremors have returned. The vibrations travel from dimensions of space that are known to dimensions of space unknown. Lovely. Or is it frightening? Lovely. Entry. What does a lamprey say to the next subject? I say, I adore you with my teeth. On a personal note, there are specimens crawling out of me. I bottled up a few. The others got away. So many legs. No words. Entry. Tremors again. Yeah, mine tremors. I will collect the data. They coincide with increased activity in magnetic anomaly found just outside the Ankh. Interesting. I will venture outside. How long has it been? Entry. Still awaiting another tremor outside. My experiment is ready. Other ideas occur to me, unrelated. I will record them. Why I wait. Entry. Mine tremors have returned. The vibrations travel from dimensions of space that are no... God, lovely is frightening. Oh, God. I must go back below with those readings. Okay, it's a tape recorder. Probably his thoughts.
A breakthrough in thought.
What we were calling the ages is not, strictly speaking, a measure of time. At least, not in a chronologically stacked order. Time bends. It snaps back like a rubber band to a fixed point. The end of each age was a reset, a do-over. We are on repeat, with variation, as artifacts from the previous age bleed into the next, sending out ripples. Each new age compounds with more artifacts and more affected than the last, skewing the original pattern. There is something that is supposed to happen, but the inevitable is always delayed. How many times has this world reset? How do we reach endgame?
Huh. Interesting scenario. We know the ages repeat. This is the 4th age we're on now. The 4th, I suppose, that we know of. Could be even more. And yes, it does reset, but he believes that the reset is to avoid a scenario, which could be the Dreamers breaking out, which means that we're in a continuous time loop trying to contain them. Which reminds me of, yeah, let's enter the Ankh, shall we? Which reminds me of, another game, which I'm not going to say because it's a bit of a spoiler. Let's get out of here. Okay, welcome back to my favorite place ever, the Ankh. Yeah. Let's get out of here. The voice of Klein. Dr. Klein's research lingers like a ghost, his voice trapped in a purgatory of auto recordings. Except he's actually still down here. I mean, we killed him, but he's made of filth. Comes back just like we do. How many of these recordings did he make? Let's find out, shall we? Pick up this one. I guess we have to play it manually. Oh wait, pick up the recording. Hang on. There we go. And now we've got it. Right.
My cannibalistic ex-colleagues are a crude experiment. They are an axe when I need a scalpel. It is time to refine my work. It is time to risk myself in the pursuit of knowledge. Tonight, I will take my first microdose of the filth. Doses on such a small scale should allow my body to adjust to the changes without suffering the more severe side effects.
Yeah, about that. Filth is infinite power, and S fraction infinity is infinity. Now, I didn't actually know this was here. I just did this to get away from the ball of death up there, because if that thing gets attached to me, I die. It's that simple. Let's see. Let's go with this. Come on. Oh, I see. It doesn't tell me I have it, I just have it. There we go.
Curious. I was 42 minutes into the autopsy of my former lab assistant when he woke up screaming. The filth has remarkable properties.
Yeah. Brings you back as a bit of a nightmare. Where's this thing? Alright, now the best way to do this is it's harmless when it's on one of the platforms, so when it gets to that platform, I'm going to run down the hall. Hopefully there's not a recording between here and there, because I ain't stopping for anything. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Happy Fun Ball. You can do it. Oh, for crying out loud. It's not coming this way. Okay, come on. Get your jollies over there, I guess. I can't even shoot these things, which is annoying. Come on, come on. Get attached, don't see me. Excellent, you two just make out there. I'll be going this way. That wasn't here before. Hi? I come in peace? I don't want to leave in pieces? Guess I am leaving in pieces. Okay, well that wasn't pleasant. Anyways, let's sneak by this thing again. Okay. Okay, I think they're harmless and they're hooked up to the projectors. Let's test that theory. Yes, I was correct. And now I have to deal with this. Now, I actually have an idea how this works, little bastard. I think that since I still have the energy absorber device from the previous mission right there, I can probably use it to absorb this energy. You know, because it's the only thing I've got. Hey, come get it. Seriously? How close? I've got to get close enough to use this without it killing me, so that'll be interesting. Well, I was right. It did absorb it. I only had to die to do it. And we all know... Oh, there we go. Dying is, you know, slap on the wrist for an immortal. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Thus far, my intellect has not suffered under a regimen of the filth.
In your
I
opinion.
find I am still able to turn my head fast enough to catch my shadow before it sneaks up on me. I confound it every time. If I were mad, would I be able to do this? I think not. I feel safe in increasing the dosage.
Yeah. Crazy guy. Just inject yourself with more dimensional filth. God, let's see how far down he goes the ladder here. Alright. Let's deal with more crazy talk.
I have seen the dark universe yawning, where the black planets roll without aim, where they roll in their horror unheeded, without knowledge or luster or name. I have seen things in my sleep. Nothing is as ancient as sleep except for the sleepers. I have seen the spaces beyond. Shh, 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 shh. I have seen things I dare not share with Orochi. They who sleep must wake. This is not the first time this has happened. And when everything is gone, it won't be the last. The vermiculated inevitability is horrific and beautiful.
This guy. Let's see, there's something here. Come on. Ah, there we go, his log. The creatures obey me. Well, I think we already did this one before. Yeah. Staff demands obedience. This explains. Let me just cut to the end. Pain. The pain was all a mistake. I should not have looked at them. I think I hesitated. Hey! Hellraiser reference. Yeah, this goes over how crazy he gets. I'm not sure I want to go over the whole thing. I mean, it's obviously not the 5th recording we're looking for, but yeah, he go crazy, yeah. Now, was this here before? Because I don't remember it. I'm guessing it wasn't.
Hello,
Hi.
I am the doctor.
No, you're not. Jody's
You
the
look
doctor.
surprised to see me. Curious. Do I know you? Have I killed you?
Occasionally.
Have you killed me?
Occasionally.
Verdammt. The revivification process plays havoc with my memory. You are here regarding the tremors, yes? Strange phenomenon. The vibrations travel from our 3 dimensions into the spaces beyond. Perhaps you know things about the tremors that I do not. We play a question game,
Wait,
yes?
how can you do that?
Very simple. I apply pain. You abate the pain with answers.
No.
Shall we begin?
I can't talk, dude. Oh, for crying out loud. I don't know what these are, but I don't want to touch them. Where? I don't know. Oh, there you are. Ow!
Tell me what I want to
Oh,
know.
gods. Just let this work. Let this work. It worked. Oh, thank gods. Yes, I can be. Ow. Sometimes I'm just tough. Ow. Not quite sure what's going on here. Just trying not to get hurt. The worst game of dodgeball ever. I can't duck! Oh, you suck. Oh, we're doing this again.
Tremors and quakes.
I know nothing. I saw nothing. I see nothing. Although, Nazis aren't as funny these days.
Very good.
They will
I
be
will
again.
be less gentle now.
I don't think you're capable of being gentle.
Say something, anything.
Ow. Come on, come on, come on. Don't touch those things. Got it. I can't talk. Don't even come close to me. Oh, we're doing this
More
again.
transparent when I unzip your epidermis and deglove your body.
I regenerate. This battle is pointless. Ow.
Did you feel that?
No.
The quakes grow stronger. By my calculations, they originate from somewhere near the Forbidden City.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Did you hear that? Yes, yes, you heard it. A voice grinding in the teeth of the angry earth. So puissant.
Title drop.
But what is it? I must sequester myself. I need to think. I need to concentrate.
That's the thing about Immortals, is that we just kind of have these conflicts that just literally go nowhere. Because we can't kill each other. All we can do is imprison and distract. Let's see, where's... last recording. Before I talk to Kirsten. Let's get this
Quick
knocked out.
access inventory updated.
Oh, let's go. What? Oh, whoops. Wait. Oh, there it is. Shift 1.
The parasitic worm swirls in the eyes of the snail. The snail is compelled to climb higher and higher to expose itself to the hungry sky. Ascension comes with pain, and in the belly of ravenous wings, I feel the swirl of knowledge in my eyes. I am compelled to climb.
Okay, that's just wrong. Yeah, he's crazy. I didn't really expect to have anything useful out of him. Anyways, he told us essentially to go to the Forbidden City, and I guess that's where we're headed. But anyways, oh, where are we? It's control. There we go. Yeah, okay, nothing on that one. Captain Mustache's seismic senses are tingling. Zern says that normal geological events should not spill into the hollow earth so easily. I'd like to be the first in the scene, so good initiative. Is Dr. Klein still kicking? No words. A dead end, but good to know. Okay, Rambler, keep rambling. I guess I'm on my own at this point. But hey, I've always been on my own regarding the Illuminati. They're not huge on you know, being there for you. But I gotta be there for anyways. God, I hate corporate America. Anyways, I'm just gonna port over to the city and see whom and where I can find the next phase of this. So hang on. Okay, so we're about hitting length for an episode here. So before going on to the next section in the city here, I'm gonna call it here and then move on to the story for the next episode. So until then, this is Fantastic World saying farewell from Lovecraft Country and the Secret World Legends, and see you next episode.
You will see the dawning of a new age. To be a monarch or a beggar. To lose everything or to become a god. To stand with us or against us. The choice